When I was younger, I would always move furniture around in my bedroom, using all my strength to push my bed into funny angles. Maybe it's because I work for other people now under their brands, I began to lose sense of my personal style. In honor of my younger self, I'm going to have fun and try new things for my living room. P.S. Stick around to the end for a fun giveaway. In our apartment, the living and dining area is one open space. The current layout makes sense and works really well. The kitchen, dining, and living areas are very distinct, but I'm craving a change, so we're going to push the dining table over to the window for a new dining experience. I think it'll be really cute with the sofa beside, giving a casual cafe vibe. I started by moving the paintings I had here into the bedroom, where the calm muted tones of the painting works quite well. I was on Pinterest looking for inspiration, something I could easily do, but elegant yet eye-catching. Studio McGee styled a dining room with 6 large botanical prints on the wall, which I loved. Then I saw Tiffany Lei use those same prints in one of her projects, and I knew this was the look I wanted for my living room. In trying to replicate the Studio McGee frames, I looked for a gold frame with details. But I couldn't find any for the right price, so I thought I could use gilding wax to create a faux finish. However, I tried it out and it was not looking good. So I exchanged the frames for these gold ones. Originally, I thought the frame was too simple, but now I realize the gold finish is enough to stand on its own. Did you know museums offer free online resources? You can go to their website, search through their art, and download what you'd like for free. After exploring the Met, the New York Public Library, the Smithsonian, and a few others, I found the prints I liked at the Smithsonian website. After creating a basic mock-up on PowerPoint/Keynote, I downloaded the images and sent it to my local print shop. Make sure the images you download are big enough for your frame size to avoid stretching and pixelation for a professional look. Throw pillows on a bed are debatable, but I love throw pillows on a sofa. It's like sitting on a cloud. We love getting comfortable on the couch to watch our favorite shows like Bob's Burgers or The Great British Bake Off and the occasional anime. To elevate your sofa, try a lumbar pillow to change up the shapes. I found this beautiful velvet fabric at my local thrift store. I thoroughly washed it and used it to make a new lumbar pillow cover. Last night, I applied spackle on the walls so it had enough time to dry. Now I'll sand and paint to have a nice clean slate for our new artwork. Hanging multiple pieces of art in a straight line is quite difficult. I watched a bunch of different YouTube tutorials to prepare. I measured many times, made a mock-up to make sure I liked the layout, used a laser level, measured some more, and I still ended up with crooked lines. It's okay though, I did a lot of adjustments along the way. Through this little makeover, I feel a little closer to discovering my personal style. I enjoy a relatively minimal lifestyle, however, I love classic details, antiques, and believe it or not, color. So I'm happy I was able to incorporate some of those elements through the decor. If you're like me and you're on a budget, it can be hard and discouraging because you may not be able to create your dream home, but your home doesn't have to be perfect. It's always changing and growing with you. We're happy with our humble home that allows us to enjoy simple moments in our everyday life. A few months ago, I found Roomco Home on Instagram and I ordered a couple of items. I loved their selection of Korean home goods and it was a nice way to change up the atmosphere at home. After sharing some photos on Instagram, they reached out to me for a collaboration. Roomco is giving away two $30 gift cards to 2 individuals. To enter, follow both Roomco Home and Christine Joseph Design on Instagram. On my Instagram, there will be a giveaway post. Tag a friend to enter. The giveaway will be open for 2 weeks from today. The giveaway is open to Canada and the USA. They're also offering an additional 25% off discount code, along with gift with purchase using my code CJ25. The code will be valid for 3 months from today. This is not an affiliate code, I don't make any commission, I just genuinely love this small business and I'm happy to share this with you all. Thank you for watching and good luck on the giveaway!